Welcome, game day week 3. It's starting to heat up, games are starting to mean a lot more, and we're seeing the juices getting going for all the boys around the league, around the region, and around the state. Lots of points went on the board in week number 2, Dow versus Heritage, a final score of 49-34, a Dow high victory. We saw 4 touchdowns from Garland's Randolph. Shout out to you, young man. Win Deagle also gave it to him. We told you he was going to be a gunslinger, and he did that. 3 touchdowns, 13 of 19 passing. A great showing from him for the boys, a great conference foe. And now they have a huge matchup next week versus Mount Pleasant. It's about to get real. We've got more big football on the way in week number 3. Where are we going to be? Freeland, Swan Valley. Massive clash between 2 rival foes. The area is really gonna get behind this game. It's gonna be a great matchup where blood and rivalry runs deep, but also so does the Michigan Made family. So let's give you the team breakdown. Freeland, in 2024, this team was 9-2, a big time opponent of Swan Valley, beating them in the regular season. They're so far 2-0 in 2025. They're ranked right now in D4 football as the number 5 overall team, a powerhouse to be reckoned with, and we already know that. The team is led by Kevin Townsend, a veteran coach, launching a brand new look offense, something like nothing you've seen before in Freeland football. It's something that's going to keep teams on their toes, keep everybody else off balance, and I think it's a power move for them to make a late playoff run. Not only do they have a new look offense, this is also ranked as the number 1 defense overall in football in the state of Michigan, according to Goose Poop. Swan Valley, on the other side of this, is currently sitting at 1-1. They had a 6-4 record in 2024. They're led by Kevin Gavenda, another veteran head coach. This matchup is nothing new to him. The weight of this game is nothing new to him. And I know he's going to treat it like any other matchup, but we know that this one's very important for many, many, many reasons. The relationship with Swan Valley goes back to 2017, meeting John Horton, a great coach now at John Glenn. At that time, he invited me to come and work with a lot of great athletes that they had. We were new in the town, just getting to meet people, just really getting to spread our wings. And Swan Valley became a place that we went and we knew that there was a lot of ballers immediately. We got to bang heads with people like Ethan Champney, Emmett Bowler, Alex Freeze, and those guys went on to do great things. Shout out to them at Michigan Tech. Those boys all really put in work, and that's really what reminds me a lot of this team that they have here now. The grit, the tenacity, the willingness to get uncomfortable, put in the extra work in the offseason. The group that Kevin has now resembles the team that went 12-1 back then. That team also in 2018 was 2-0 versus Freeland. So Swan Valley and the Michigan Made family. Let's start off with the head of the monster, Jamison Pelt, number 4. We first met him in 2021 at a youth football camp in Hemlock, and man oh man, the things that we have seen him do since then. The one-handers, the acrobatic catches, the overall athleticism, the ball tracking ability. He really is second to none, and we have not seen anything like him. The scary part is that last week, Jamison Pelt played not only wide receiver and defensive back, but he played quarterback and scored from there. Freeland is going to have their hands full with a dynamic playmaker like him. And you know what they say about giving people their flowers while they're here, so let's go ahead and just do that. Jamison Pelt, Grand Valley State University commit, well-deserved, a program captain, overall leader. Folks are going to be talking about this guy for a really long time. And then Jamison's counterpart, Bam Bam, Cam Reynolds. We call him that for a reason. He is one of the nastiest, one of the feistiest dudes we know. He's going to get after opponents. He's going to kill you with a little bit of trash talk, but he's also going to kill you with that big smile. We met him first when he was 11 years old. At that time, we took a lot of losses. We grew a lot as an offseason organization. We learned a lot about the game and how to work our offseason and make the most of it for our players. Cam was with us through all those growth periods, and we've seen him through all those growth periods that he had too. He's actually 1 year younger than Jamison. However, he is the most veteran Michigan-made player. Since the age of 12, We've seen Cam really explode, somebody that we're extremely proud of. He really brings the energy in everything that he does. He's one of the best lockdown corners that we have within our program. Technique, ability to play the ball, and really just overall aggressiveness with his hands and his hips. He's really something special to see, and we're excited for him to unleash that and let the area know what he's got. Bam Bam and JP are a heck of a duo, one that Freeland is going to have their hands and their eyes on all night long if they want to have a chance at victory. Everybody in the area is going to be watching this one and see how they try to slow him down. It's not an easy feat, and it's going to be a great show to see. Those two are dynamic, and we also have some young pups in the fight that are pretty dynamic. JV player Fisher Stoney had a breakout performance in week number 1 with 4 touchdowns and interception. He's played in our 15U program, a really versatile athlete, somebody that played both sides of the ball in our offseason, and really showed why he is a playmaking plays now here on Friday nights as well. He works hard every single time. You don't have to ask him twice. You see that he's a quick learner, really from the gate. And our coach is really somebody that we gravitated to early on in his tenure with us. We also have young pups Liam Wilson and Jackson Gravener, 12U dogs. They played in our 7-on-7 program now their second season. For Liam Wilson, he is a gunslinger quarterback, but also plays defensive back and safety. He's been lights out to start the tackle football season in the 8th grade program at 2-0, him and Jackson. And then we also had them play in our spring 7-on-7 season where they won the championship, our summer flag football season where they won the championship. This is a young group of 8th graders that are coming up, and Swan Valley has a lot to be excited about if they know what's coming. Can't forget about our youngest pup in the group, Rory Wilson, 10U quarterback, another young gunslinger. He was our youngest player in the program last season, but he was another fast learner, great with his feet, great with his eyes, a lot of moxie, and played with a big smile on his face. Somebody that we can't wait to see how he develops and grows up over the years. As much as we love Swan Valley, we have just as many dogs in the fight on the Freeland side of the ball. Let's start off with the future. Elijah Washabaugh. He's a quarterback, sophomore, really been stepping up. Somebody that I remember in the 12U age group, tried out for our program in basketball and 7-on-7 football and didn't make either. A lot of people would make excuses. They would talk about somebody else's fault. Not for him. He got back to work. And now he's a captain of our program, a leader as a 15U. Coming into the 18U program now, stepping up with the big dogs. He made our 18U team again this offseason, and we're excited to see him do his thing at the JV level. His counterpart on the JV level is going to be Max Tampa, another player that came to us extremely raw, but really coachable and such a hard worker. Put those together, and he's somebody that's now got his craft nailed down. He's getting better. He's putting in work on his own. He's bringing other people along with him to put in the work. And that's what you want to see out of somebody that's coming up. Deserves all the good things that are coming his way. And another young up-and-comer JV player, Isaac Dykeman, a wide receiver and defensive back on the Freeland fast track to stardom. And then 2 of our favorite Freeland dogs, Dylan and Jackson Horner. Amazing kids from an amazing family. When you talk about 2 dudes that only know one speed, all out, that's them. They love hard, they play hard, they work hard, and we appreciate having them a part of the Michigan Made family. We've loved seeing how much they've grown over such a short amount of time and can't imagine how far they're going to go. In the front line, we have Ike Sulfridge. He is a monster. If you don't know the name, you better write that down. College coaches, go ahead and put him in. He's got the ability, he's got the size. We've seen him grow up. He was one of our original flag football players back in 2016. And now he is a monster up front wreaking havoc for teams. He trains in the offseason in our defensive line factory, and we know that he's got a bright future. We also have Landon Victor, who participates in our travel football organization, a 12U quarterback, leader for our 12U white team, returner again this season, and somebody that has a lot of moxie as a QB to make plays happen. He loves throwing on the run. He makes things happen, and he also plays with a ton of energy. He was our most veteran player in the 12U program this year, and it was somebody that we knew we needed on the field at all times. And I know Freeland feels the exact same way about him. Now, current ballers that you will see on Friday night. Xander Wheatley, wide receiver, defensive back. We got to check him out last year in our game day series. Somebody that made plays all over the field. He has amazing catch radius, really a tenacity and grit about him that's unmatched, and an SVSU commit. He plays with his game face all the time, and somebody that you know you can rely on. Nobody does it quite like Xander, and you can see it here. And then we have Tristan Comer, another OG Michigan-made 7-on-7 player, much like Cam. We met him back when he was in 12U, and now we've seen him grow over the years, become a monster hooper, become a monster on the football field. He is somebody that Freeland relies on, and now somebody that Michigan State University is going to rely on as a new commit to them. We can't believe the amount of growth we've seen out of this kid, but it's not hard to believe because of the effort that he's put into it to this day. For him, I know this is a major season, senior season coming up, his last roll at it. I know he's got the boys rally, and I'm excited to see him keep on going after this too. We also have past Freeland Falcons like Sam Talaga and others. Sam's at Harvard University, helps out with our off-season camps, throwing camps for youth schools all around the region, and he's doing his thing now at the collegiate level, Ivy League, big dog, we see you. So the star comparisons could go on all day for these two teams. The Michigan-made family is deep. This rivalry is deep. We can't wait to watch the game and see everybody get to work. We know that everybody not only wants to win this one, but set themselves up for success in the rest of the season going forward. I expect both teams to put their best foot forward here, and we're expecting a show on Friday. So, game day, here we go.